What's up, Internet? My name is Michael Cook, this is Blue Giant Media, and we're here to connect through gaming. Today we're going to take a look at Potion Explosion, the second edition. This is a game by Lorenzo Silva, published by Horrible Games. We're going to go ahead and take a look, kind of a quick overview of the rules, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to let you know what I do like, what I don't like, and who may or may not like Potion Explosion. Here I have Potion Explosion set up for 2 players. This is the new marble dispenser in the second edition, and you can also get this marble dispenser in the 6th student expansion. So this mat, however, and these acrylic seals, these do not come with the second edition or any of the expansions. You also have right here, here, and here are parts from the 5th student expansion. So I also have, and there's some potions in here, as well as this potion is a promo. So I'll explain what some of those are as they come up. Basically what you're going to be doing on your turn is a combination of a couple different things, but the one thing that you will do on your turn is your pick. And your pick is the only thing that you do that can actually cause what they call an explosion in the game. So if I were to, for instance, pick this blue marble, it would make these yellows touch, which means I get to take them as well. It creates an explosion. Once I take all those yellows, then these reds will touch, which creates another explosion, so I get to take all of them as well. Then once you take all those marbles, you can use them to finish, or put them in to brew your potions. And when you finish potions, you flip them over. They are worth a number of points on here as depicted. This shows you how many it's going to be worth. Once you flip it over, it shows how much it is, same number. Once a potion is brewed, though, then you also have the ability to drink it once for a special ability. If you brew 3 of the same kind of potion, that's one of the ways that you're going to get one of these seals, and these seals are also a countdown to the end of the game, and they're also worth 4 points at the end of the game. You can also get a seal by having 5 different potions brewed. There are 6 in each game's setup. There's a whole bunch of different potions that you can choose from, especially with the expansion and the promo. But once you have your 5th different potion, you'll get a seal. Anytime you finish a 3rd of the same kind of any of the potions, you can get a seal. And in a 2-player game, 4 seals is the timer. If this is the first player and they get the last seal here, they can still get more because it's possible to get more than 1 on your turn. And the next player will still get another turn so that they both have the same number of turns, and that's where the extra seals here come from. So normally you're going to have these cardboard ones. There's plenty of extras. So you're not going to run out. But the seals are your timer countdown to the end of the game. So the other thing you can do is you can take this minus to take a marble out, but that is not your pick. Same thing whenever you do any of the actions with your potions, that's not your pick. That will allow you to take marbles out of here, do all kinds of different things, but only your actual pick can make explosions. And all of those things can be done in any order. They can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But once you actually, if you finish a potion and you get a new potion, you're done. You can't take ingredients that have been saved or ingredients in hand and put them into the potion and into a new potion. That ends your turn. Also, once you say, I'm done, your turn, then you can't go back. So let's go ahead and take a turn. Let's just go ahead and do this, just so you can see. So I made the yellows touch, which means I take all of them. Made the reds touch, which means I take all of them. These blues are touching, but I didn't make them touch, so I don't take them. Alright, then we'll go ahead and you can place these wherever you want, but I can't, for instance, place one here and then, move around and then realize, like on a later turn, I wanted to put this here. It's done. Once it's in there, like you've mixed it with the other ingredients, you can't take it out. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to put these 3 here. And now we're going to go ahead and take one of these for a -2 so that we can get another blue and finish this potion. So we'll go ahead and take that blue. Boom. Now we have finished the potion. When you finish the potion, you shake these up, send them down into their rows, and flip that over. That's done. And now I'm going to say, okay, it's the end of my turn. So the cleanup is going to involve me taking a new potion. So I can look and see, I've got 2 yellows and a red there, so it'd be nice to grab something that involves yellow and red. this one involves yellow and red, and it's the same potion as this, so it'll be my second in progress towards the third one getting this. So that seems like a pretty good choice. And then this teacher right here says that if you have your beaker filled at the end of your turn, you can take one of them and swap it out for one of these wilds. And anytime you interact with the Ghostly Cauldron, you are going to get a bonus point. Alright, then we'll come over here. Now we're looking for a bunch of black and red. So, I mean, I could go here. That's going to give me 2 black and a bunch of red. So I think I'll go ahead and... I'm going to have to take a minus to do that. So I'll take the minus. Oops. And I will go ahead and take... Well, there's a couple ways I guess I could do that. But I'm going to go ahead and take this. Then for my actual pick, I will take that, which is going to give me all of these. So now I'm going to finish this one first. And it's going to go there. And then I'll put these there and pick a new one. And I think we're going to do the same type of thing over here. We're going to get another one of these to make progress. Okay, now let's go ahead and drink a potion just so we can see how it's done. Even though this is being pretty inefficient, I just want to show you. So this particular one lets you take ingredients off the bottom. You're scraping the bottom of the barrel. It allows you to take one of each color if they're showing. If there's a setup where there's all of them are the same color, you don't get to like pick one, and if a new color then hits the bottom, say, oh, now I'll take that one. You can only take one from each row. So you can't take one, then the next, then the next, then the next, so that you get one of each color. It's basically what's at the bottom at the time you drink the potion, that's what you're choosing from. So we'll do this, and I'm going to take a black, a blue, a red, and then I have my choice of which yellow I want to take. And I'll go ahead and take this one. Okay, so this is just showing that you can go ahead and move ingredients around, back and forth during your turn, at will pretty much. And I'll go ahead and finish that. And now all I need is 2 red. Which is very disappointing that I'm not really seeing any way without taking a minus just to get 2 red. Wow, that is lame. Okay, well, I don't want to take a minus right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and then... Oh, that's not the potion I thought it was. Oh well. So, that was a mistake, but what's done is done. Okay, then we get 2 potions to replace it. Alright, so the last thing, I'm just going to push through here. What I want to do now is get this wild down to where it was. Pardon the noise. Alright, so now we have the wild down in the tray. So what happens here is anytime it makes a connection with anything or is part of a line that could be part of a connection, you can choose to utilize it as the color of your choice. So I could, for instance, take this, then the blue would touch it, and I can say, oh yeah, it's a blue. Take that as well, and then that makes the reds touch. I could also take this red, and then when those connect, I can say, well, it's a red. If it was in the middle of, or if it was right here, I could take this yellow, which would make the blacks touch, and the blacks are touching the white, which means I could say that that white is black and take all of them together. So basically anytime it's part of a string that could be part of an explosion, you can choose to say that it is part of the explosion. So I think I'm just going to do, I'm not even really looking at what's over there though, but just to see what it can do. I am going to take a minus to grab this out of there. I'm going to go like that, which goes like that, which goes like that. Not necessarily the most efficient thing to do, but I'm then going to drink this, which lets me swap one of these out for another wild. That's going to give me a point. I'm going to put these there, which finishes that. And then I'm going to have all 3 of these here, which lets me swap another one out at the end of my turn with that, which gives me another bonus point. So as you can see, there's a lot of different ways that you can kind of chain things together. The wilds definitely add to that. And I'll show you real quick, the storage tray at the back of this is a nice touch, especially because it will allow everything to fit in the box. And the box is just a tiny bit bigger than the first edition, but you can actually fit, I fit everything in here from the base set, the expansion, with the promo potion, and with these acrylic tokens and this neoprene mat. All of that will fit in this box, which is really nice. The only thing that I will say is once I get the 6th student, which I almost assuredly will because I really do enjoy this game, it's not going to all fit in one box, and that that bugs me because shelf space is at a premium. So I think you have enough to know how to play, so let's go and see what I think. Now that you have a pretty good idea of how to play Potion Explosion, I want to let you know what I do like about the game. First off, it's immensely satisfying to pull off so many of the different combos that you can pull off. Whether it's just getting a marble pull and just watching everything go explode, 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 and clearing out like a whole row, or whether it's because you used a pick or a potion or a combination of them to just do everything you wanted to do. It's immensely satisfying to get everything to kind of work out the way you want it to. So I love the kind of puzzle of thinking, okay, well, I can drink this, which lets me pull that out, and then I can drink this, which lets me turn it into this. That is what my brain loves to do. For whatever reason, it just like sparks all these dopamine hits of going like, yeah, you did the thing, you did a thing, you did another thing, and it just super, super fun. So definitely love the game. And that's one of my favorite things about it. The tactile nature of it. I think that the game could be done differently, but it is so natural. Like, I don't really think it's much, it looks like a gimmick, but it really just, it is the game. So I don't necessarily think of it that much as a gimmick. I like the table presence, I like the way it works on the table, I like the tactile feel of picking up the marble and hearing them clack together, and setting them in your little potions, and watching things go. It's immensely satisfying in so many different ways, and it works so well with so many different people. Really, because of the potions, it's a deeper game than you think. I'm not going to say by any means it's a deep game, but it's a deeper game than you think, because the immediately accessible portion is I pick a marble and I can make colors go together. Anyone can kind of appreciate that and enjoy that, but then once you start digging into the usage of the potions to do all kinds of different combos and things like that, then you get into the puzzly aspect of the game, which might be more than some people want to get into right away, but they're still having fun because of the tactile nature of just pulling a marble. And as the game goes on, they start to realize, oh, well, maybe I could do this, or maybe taking the -2 so I can take a marble out and create a bigger explosion, maybe that was worth it. And you almost don't really need to put the kid gloves on. Like, it doesn't matter if you smash them because they're just having fun. And then after they're having fun, they start to see what's working. And some personalities are going to get frustrated by not winning, because I do think that this game, whoever has played a lot is going to definitely beat a new player. But at the same time, most people who are new are just going to be enjoying the game. And as the game goes on, they'll pick up the strategy. So I think that it works really well on so many different levels because of the tactile nature and the accessibility of the game and the table presence. The things that I don't like about the game is it takes a while to set up. Trying to, okay, pick these potions and now take these starting ones out, draft them around. Now take all of them and shuffle them together. So you've got to separate more, draft, put it together, shuffle it all again, then separate it again into 5 separate stacks. All of that, it's a little bit tedious. So I wish there was a better way, but I don't really know of one. If you have any recommendations on how you set the game up and to kind of make that streamlined a little bit more, please let me know. I'd love to know more, because that's pretty much the only drawback that I really have with this game. So yeah, let's go on to what, who's going to like this game. If you like phone apps like Bejeweled, if you like colorful, fun, like if you got a tactile nature where you like to do things with your hands, you don't like to sit there and just I think I should do. If you like to be doing things, this game is a doing kind of game. It's physical in nature rather than strictly cerebral. So if you like that kind of thing, this is gonna feel really nice. If you're like me and you really get a little spark of happiness when you make something happen, when you work a combo, when you get something to go just right, you're gonna really enjoy making those moments happen in Potion Explosion. Now, if you are not big on creating those chains of like, okay, I'm gonna do this, which lets me do this, if you don't like that kind of thing, then you're not gonna be super competitive, and you're probably not gonna enjoy your time as much in Potion Explosion. So you kind of have to be in the mindset of looking for those ways to exploit and leverage your potions, because I'll use them. My goal is to kind of I'll use every potion I've got if it lets me finish the 2 that I have right now, because then I'll get 2 new ones, and the next round I'm probably going to use those 2 potions that I just had to try and finish these 2. And ideally I'm trying to complete 2 potions every round, and I'm trying to do every kind of combo. I might take a minus on every single turn of the game, but it's worth it. And if you're not big on trying to find those ways to just, I'm not going to call it min-maxing, but you're trying to juice every last bit of efficiency out of the game, then I don't know, maybe it's just not going to be your thing. But those are the things that I think need to be considered with regards to Potion Explosion. So let's go ahead and take the spotlight off of Potion Explosion 2nd Edition by Lorenzo Silva and published by Horrible Games. If you want to know more about the game, take a look in the description section where you can find a link to my unboxing, my setup, and kind of playthrough of the game, so you can get a better feel for how the game plays. And you can also find a link there to macronovagames.com where you can buy Potion Explosion and a whole bunch of other great games. Please let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything, or if you have any other feedback for me with regard to Potion Explosion, my channel, or just gaming in general, and I'd love to connect with you. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what you see, and have a wonderful day.